You know, anymore, I don't call Satan Satan. I don't. You want to know what I call Satan? I call him Donnie Brasco. If you don't know who Donnie Brasco is, that wasn't the man's real name, but Donnie Brasco was a name that an undercover agent used to infiltrate the mafia, and he took most of the mafia down. A lot of the mafia, the family that he infiltrated, because of his undercover work, he took down a lot of that family. You can see the movie. It's called Donnie Brasco. It came out in '97. Johnny Depp and Al Pacino's in it. But that's what Satan does. He masquerades as an angel of light, giving everybody 99% truth and destroying them with that 1%, because that's 100% lie when it's 99% truth with Satan. But you know, he's infiltrated a lot of churches. I'd say most of them today. Most of them. He's infiltrated our government. And he uses Pharisees, educated preachers who are taught to preach a certain way. And he uses our politicians. They dress nice. They speak eloquently. I don't know about you, but I'm enjoying watching this. I don't know. Spencer, I think is his name. I call him Spencer for hire. All he needs is a big old black guy to be his partner. And we could title it Spencer for Hire. If you don't know what that is, that was a show back in the 80s when I was growing up. Really good show. Spencer for Hire. But he's taking down this Mr. Newsom. Because Mr. Newsom has been lying and stealing for a long, long time. But he says the right things, right? So the people just relax. It's not working anymore. But Satan is Donnie Brasco. He is an undercover. I'm gonna tell you a story before I end. I did a job at a college. It was an all-black college. It was Prairie View A&M. And my dad came to visit me one day. But the man that I dealt with at the college, I mean, he was a black guy. He worked there. And we were pleasant. We were always kind with each other. There was nothing, you know, it was professional. And my dad showed up, and that man went to talk to my dad. And as they were talking, he told my dad, he said, "You see that dude over there, the foreman?" My dad said, "Yeah." He said, looked around, "He's in the Klan." My dad said, "Really? How you know that?" I just know. He's in the Klan. All them tattoos, white guy, bald-headed, he's in the Klan. So my dad played dumb, and he said, "I don't think so." The guy said, "No, he's definitely in the Klan." My dad said, "I don't know, man. I think you're wrong on that." And this went on for about 3 to 5 minutes, according to my dad. And finally, my dad said, "No, I know for a fact he's not in the Klan." The guy said, "Really? How do you know?" My dad said, "Well, he's my son." And that guy never said anything after that. See, my dad knew me. He didn't know me because I pretended to be something that I wasn't to please him. But my dad knew me. I was not in the Klan. My dad knew that for a fact, which is a fact. But that guy throwing that out there, because he didn't know me, he just looked at me and came to the conclusion that I was in the Klan. And he never talked to me again after that. And he stopped talking to my dad too. I mean, my dad only showed up once or twice to come visit me. But that was the last conversation he had with me and him both. I guess the moral of the story, Satan is Donnie Brasco. Satan is an undercover cop masquerading as an angel of light. How do you avoid his schemes? Read scripture. First off, get to know Jesus Christ. Get to know him personally, so you know his voice and you know him personally. That way, whatever the devil says about Jesus won't trick you. I hope this message helps somebody.